Rachna, wait for 5 minutes. Other student will join. Okay. After that, we will start the session. Okay. Meanwhile, please go through yesterday's examples. Okay. And today we'll discuss few more examples on these regular expressions. Sushma, can we start the class, Amma? Sushma, can we start the class? Look at here, guys. Today we'll discuss a few more examples on regular expressions. Okay, regular expressions. Yesterday, if you see that we took here 8 characters, right? 8 characters, right? And the same we'll discuss next example. Next example, like for example, create regular expression for to test username. Okay, in that what I want is condition minimum characters I want 5, and maximum characters I want 12. For that, how can we do that? Look at here. For example, first what we have to do, define a function. I'm giving here test username. Okay, and after that I'm giving here username is as a parameter here. After that, take this pattern here. Okay, what is the pattern for this maximum and minimum? First, for to start regular expression, what is the cap, right? After that, username means we have to take digits or characters. We have to take characters, right? That is the reason I'm taking that small a to z here, and use capital A to Z here. After that in curly braces, 5 comma 12 give that. Okay, 5 comma 12 means minimum character 5 and maximum character 12, and end with the dollar symbol. After giving that, if re dot match, okay, take this pattern here, comma username, and after that return, if it is true, return true here, otherwise return false. After that, print of call you function name, test username, and give here, for example, I'm giving here Ajay 1 2 3. Okay, if you run that, sorry guys, before that import re here, what I'm getting here false. Why? Because we want only characters, right? For example, print here test username, give this input here, give me here Ajay Kumar. Okay, if I run that, what I'm getting here? I'm getting here true. Understood, guys? This example understood? Understood this example? If you understood, please note it down. note it down. Clear, Amma? This example clear, right? Is it my screen clear to you guys? Clear, right? Is it my screen clear to you? Rachana and Sushma, please tell me, Amma. Okay, ma'am. Please note it down. If you understand, please note it down. We'll discuss more examples. Note this example. Completed this example, Amma? Completed, right? And next we'll discuss, here we check that username, right? In this next example, define regular expression, for password, okay? For password. And here what is the condition I want is, in this password we want lowercase characters and uppercase characters and the digits and special characters also. Special characters like underscore, okay, full stop, okay, like this. How can we make that? Same, guys. Same program was same, okay, but we have to change this pattern, okay. It depends on this pattern here. Same here, okay. First define a function here. What I want here? Password. I'm creating a function called password test here, and I'm making parameter as password. Okay. After that, pattern equals to, give that cap here. Okay. Give the cap here. I want capital small a to small z here, capital A to capital Z here. Okay. And after that, give that 0 to 9. Give that 0 to 9 here. And we want underscore and dot, right? Give here underscore and dot. And how many characters? For example, I'm giving here minimum 5 to maximum 9. I'm giving here. And with dollar symbol. After that, write down if condition, if re dot match pattern comma password, pattern comma password, and if it is true, return true here, otherwise return false, and print call that function password test, and give input here. For example, I'm giving here j underscore 12 dot. If I give here, look at here what happened. 1 2 3 4 and 5 6 7 8. 8 characters means minimum. This 8 characters is true, and I gave here we have characters here, lowercase and uppercase letters, and we have special characters, and we have digits. For example, if we give print password test here, and give here 123 underscore as it. Okay, if you run that, we will get true. And one more thing here, we gave here small a to z and the capital A to z and digits and special characters, right? But here I want to give another condition here. What is that condition is, okay, I gave small a to z and capital A to z. If I give here means, okay, what is this for condition is, okay, this is what this condition is for, okay, starting letters, okay, starting letters. I want starting letter will be characters, okay, that would be small letters or capital letters. If you run this both, right, look at here what happened here. If you see this, what happened here, for this example, for this input I got true here, but for this input, right, for this input I'm getting here false. Why? Because we gave this condition here, small a to z and capital A to z. That means starting letter I want small letters or capital letters. Okay, understood guys this example? Yes, understood, right? This example, is it clear guys, this example? Please note it down. If it is understood, please note it down. Completed, guys, this example. And next we'll discuss next example. Next example. Next we'll discuss regular expression for next we'll discuss regular expression to match Indian mobile number. Indian mobile number. Indian mobile number means, okay, Indian mobile number means, for example, how many digits it have? 10 digits, right? Indian mobile number have. And we have types of mobile numbers here, okay? Types of mobile numbers like first digit will start with 629, okay? 629. 629 means if you see some different mobile numbers, like the number will start with 6 or 7 or 8 and 9, right? If you observe that Indian mobile numbers, it will start with 6. It will some numbers start with 7, some numbers start with 8, some numbers start with 9, right? That is the reason I'm taking that first digit start with 6 to 9 here, and we'll see some examples here. For example, how many digits are there? 10, right? After that, this is one type here, and next some numbers start with 0 here, okay? Some numbers start with 0. Some other numbers start with +91, right? +91, okay? +91, +91, okay? These are the three types. For example, if you want to write a regular expression for this number, what I can do, look at here. First number, what I gave, first number start with 629. We'll write here, okay? We'll write like this. Start with regular cap here, okay? After that, 629, give 629, and after that, one number is already completed, right? We have 10 numbers. This 10 numbers, first number what I gave, 62 number, any number we gave, okay? After that, give 0 to 9, and remaining how many numbers are there? 9 numbers, right? 9 numbers. That is the reason I'm giving here 9, okay? And end with dollar symbol and give that this. This is the regular expression for this number, guys. Okay, this is the regular expression for this number. That means I gave 629 here. 629 means for this starting number I gave. And for this starting number we already gave 629. Remaining how many numbers are there? 9 numbers, right? That would be any number from 0 to 9, any number. In this curly braces I gave 9. Okay, understood, guys? For this number, this is the regular expression. Next we'll see with starting with 0, right? What is the regular expression for that? Same, take this same regular expression, okay? But add 0 before that. Add 0, give 629 here. Before that, wait a moment, guys. starting with 0, okay, and give here 629, 629. After that, $629, okay. Give dollar here, dollar symbol, okay, and give this, okay. If you observe that both are same up to here, both are same up to here. This is for 10-digit number, right? And what is extra added here? 0, right? That's what we added here. Okay, guys. And next we have another type. Number start with 91, right? Plus 91. How can we do that? Same, guys. Okay. Same. Give that colon. Give a plus symbol here. Plus. And next give here 9. And next give 1 here. And next give 629. 629. Okay. And next give 0 to 9. 0 to 9 and give that 9 here, okay, and close with the dollar symbol, okay. This is what for example I gave for plus, I gave plus here, and 9 I gave separately and 1 I gave separate here, and from this starting number it will be 6 to 9, and remaining 9 numbers are there, I gave 0 to 9. Guys, tell me, is this understood, everyone? Is this understood? You guys understood, right? Please tell me, guys. This understood, right? These 3 mobile numbers are okay. And after that, we'll write one program. Okay, we'll write one program. First, define a function here. Define a function here. I'm creating a phone number. Phone number as a function, and after that, I'm giving here phone as a parameter here. And after that, I have to give that pattern, right? Give the pattern here. I want to check 3 numbers. Okay, why I'm creating this mobile number is Indian mobile number is I will check this number, I will check this number, I'll check this number. Okay, any number, guys. Okay, any number. For example, look at here. I have to write 3 patterns here. Okay, I have to write 3 patterns. How can I do that? Look at here, guys. First take this. Pattern here. Okay. First take this pattern here, and after that, after dollar here, we have a line here. Okay, we have a line, not this option, this one. Okay, we have line. Okay, for this with this line we have to separate that. Okay, after that take this pattern and paste it here. Okay, and again give this line here, and now take this now take this pattern and paste it here. Okay, paste it here. After giving this pattern, same, if re.match Okay, pattern comma, give phone here. Okay, if it is true, return true here. If it is false, return false. After that, after that, print phone number. We are calling that function, guys. Okay, we are calling that function and give here input. For example, I'm giving this input, same input, guys. I'm taking this input. First, we'll check three numbers, okay? Whether it's working or not. Then that. What I'm getting here, true. And next, take this number. Take this number. You have to start with 0, right? Put 0 here and render. You're getting true. That means these both two numbers are completed. And next, take this example. Take this example and put +1, +9 1. To run that, we are getting that true. For example, add another one number here. Okay, that means it's 11 numbers now. If you run that, what happened here? We are getting that false. Understood, guys? This example. Understood? Understood this example? Rachana Sushma understood, right? This example. Indian mobile number. If it is complete, if it is understood, please note it down. Please note it down. Complete this two, okay? Complete. Is completed. Then we discuss our next example there. Look at here. After completing this, we'll discuss next example. How to validate roll number. Okay. For example, if we give roll number in this format, okay. A 0 0 U of 501 501. How to validate this roll number? Okay. What I can write here? What I can write here? Regular expression. Okay. Give here and cap, and we have to start with 1. After that 5. After that 2. Most of that roll number, if you observe that up to here, most of that roll numbers will be common. Okay. Last 3 digit will vary. Okay. Last 3 digit will vary here. That is the reason I'm taking here 1 2 3 1 2 3. After that take here 3 here also, and take capital A, and next take 0 here, and after that give here 0 to 9, give here 0 to 9, and give here 3. Why? Because the last 3 digits are there, right? We already given here these numbers. Okay, by default we given last 3 digit will vary, right? That is the reason I'm giving this. Okay. After that put here dollar. Give define a function test roll number. Test roll number I'm taking as a function, and the parameter I'm taking that roll number. After that take that pattern here equals to, take this same pattern, guys. Okay, same pattern. After that write if re dot match pattern comma roll number. That means I'm taking parameter. Okay. After that, if it is true, return true here, otherwise return false. Okay. But to check that, print of test roll number, give here same input. If you run that, what happened here? We are getting that. For example, look at here, guys. If you take this example in place of A, if you give B, right? If you run that, what you are getting that? False, right? This is how we can check roll numbers. Check. Before that, today doing that validate roll number. Okay, validate roll number. Understood, guys? This example. Understood? Rachana and Sushma understood, right? This example roll number. Please understood. Please note it down, please. Okay. Please note it down, guys. And we have one more example. How to validate email ID. Okay. How to validate email ID. We'll discuss that example. So complete this and we'll validate. We'll check how to validate email IDs. Okay, please complete this. Just completed this example. Roll number. Next, we'll see that. Next, we'll see that how to validate email ID, guys. Okay. email ID validation using regular expressions. For example, look at here, guys. Please listen carefully, guys. Here email ID have some username. After that, at the rate symbol will be there. After that, we have some domain name, and dot. For example, look at it, guys. We have my email ID is this. This is my email ID at the rate gmail.com, right? Okay, gmail.com. This is my username, and this is my domain name, and this is extension. This is what? This is what? Extension, guys. Okay, extension. How can we write here? How can we write? First, take that username. First, take that username here. First, take this username. Okay. For username, what is the length we will take? First, this length I'm taking here minimum 62, or maximum I'm taking that 15. Okay, 15 I'm taking length here. Okay, it's our choice. Okay, it's our choice. It's contain underscore. It's our choice. Okay, our choice. No special characters apart from underscore. We'll use underscore also. Okay, special character. And for example, character set. Okay, for example, it should contains char set. Char set means lowercase characters, uppercase characters, Okay, this is what we want. Okay, this is what we want. If you want to give digits also, you can give digits also. This is for username, guys. Okay, this is for username. We already took, and at the rate directly we will take that. And after that, take domain name. Domain name, what we will do? Length, for example, length. Take I'm taking, for example, comma 15. Same, I'm taking 15. Okay, length, and no special characters. And it contains gmail.com or Rediffmail or anything, right? It should be anything. Domain name, normally what it will be? Gmail, Yahoo, Orkut, or anything, right? Rediffmail. And that is the reason I'm taking that only character set. I'm taking that. Okay, if you want to take you can take digits also here. And after that, last one is what? We have extension. Extension means .in, .com. Okay, for dot we will take directly. And first take that length. I'm taking that 2 to 4. 2 to 4 here. No special characters. And it will be lowercase letters. After that, first we'll see that. Now we will see the pattern now. Okay, pattern for email ID. What is the pattern, guys? Look at here. What I can take? First, take this here, take here, and starting with cap here. In this length, right? What I'm taking here? Initially, I'm taking that lowercase, uppercase, and digits, right? That is the reason. That is the reason I'm taking that small a to z, capital A to z, and a 0 to 9 I'm taking here. 0 to 9 I'm taking here. Okay. And after that, if you want to take special characters, take that underscore. Take that underscore, guys. Okay. Underscore. If you want to take dot also, you can take that. Okay. After that, give here. What I take this length here. If you observe the 6 comma 6 comma, I'm giving here 50. I'm giving here 15. After that, that means from this email ID, it's already completed. Username already completed. We already completed username up to here. That means small a to z, capital A to z, 0 to 9, and special characters like underscore and full stop I took. And what is the length we took? 6 comma 15. 6 is minimum and 15 is maximum. After that, take at the rate here. Take at the rate here. That means we are giving at the rate here. After that is what? After that, what here? We have to take domain name, right? For domain name, I'm taking here small a to z, and 0 to 9 I'm taking here. Okay. And take this length. Okay. Length what I took here? 3 to 15. Give 3 comma 15 here. Okay. 3 comma 15 here. After that, if you observe this email ID, we have some full stop, right? For that, take full stop. Okay. Dot. After that, we have some extension, right? Extension, in that extension, what we have there? Small a to z. Take small a to z here. Extension always it would be in small letters only, guys. Okay. And length what I'm taking here? 2 to 4. 2 to 4, and give the dollar symbol. That's it, guys. This is email ID validation. Email ID pattern. Okay. This is for email ID pattern. This is for email username at the rate we gave, and domain name we gave. After that, we gave full stop, and we gave this extension. Next, write a program. Okay, guys. Define email ID. Take define validate email ID. How can we validate email ID here? First, define a function here, email ID. Okay. I'm taking this parameter as email. Okay. And the pattern, I'm taking that pattern equals to, we already given here pattern, right? Take this same pattern here. Take this same pattern. Okay. Same pattern here. Same pattern. After giving this pattern, right, what we have to write? If condition, if re dot match, pattern comma, you have to write email ID. Okay. If it is true, return true here. Otherwise, return false. Return false here. Next, print call your email ID function name. and give your input. For example, I'm taking here ajay@gmail.com. If you run that, what happened here? Why I got false here? Can you guys tell me? Why? Because I took minimum six and maximum 15, right? But I gave only four. I gave only four characters, right? That is the reason we are getting false. After that, print, give that email ID, and give input as Ajay _12 @gmail.com. I'm giving here gmail.com. Now what happened here? We gave numbers. Dot. Wait a moment, guys. I think somewhere I did some mistake. Wait a moment. Great. And do one thing, guys. Here, add some more thing here. Give here small a to z and 0 to 9. Underscore, give underscore. Why I'm getting false here? Always remove numbers here, guys. We start with numbers and remove this capital letters. Okay. Underscore I'm giving here 14. The rate I'm giving here. Actually, in extension there was no numbers, guys. That is the reason I'm giving here a to z and the dot 2 to 4. I'm not getting through here. Wait a moment, guys. I'm checking this. We'll do one thing. Print email ID. Okay. Underscore 1234. Use small letters, guys. Sorry. And give @ gmail.org. That is what's right. Yes, this pattern was the same. Okay. This pattern was correct. Please complete this example. Please complete this. I will discuss tomorrow then. Okay. Please complete this. Actually, this pattern was correct only. You can note it down. You guys can note it down, and we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. Please complete that, guys. Okay. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Rachana, Sushma, correct. Is it clear? Understood? Today's session understood, right? Now please respond. Today's session understood, right? Please note it down. Please note it down. We'll discuss tomorrow remaining. Thank you, guys.